In March of 2020, the coronavirus began to make itself felt throughout the state of New Jersey, and in Ocean County. Residents felt its effect, as schools closed, parks were closed, businesses were forced to shut their doors. Hospitals were being pushed to capacity, and frontline workers were tested beyond anything they had before experienced.
The hardest hit sector of the county's population has been the elderly. Senior citizens make up the largest part of the county's population. Many of them live alone and rely heavily on transportation, outside of their own capability, for meals, health appointments, and social interaction. Things that are generally routine for younger residents can be problematic for the elderly, especially those who live alone. Shopping at food stores, making it to health-related appointments, or just being able to spend time with family and friends can be very difficult.
Caregivers of Central Jersey is an organization made up of volunteers whose goal is to help meet the needs of the elderly. The organization is able to fulfill their mission by partnering with agencies and businesses throughout the county.
Ocean County's public transportation system, and a service of the Ocean County Board of Commissioners, is one organization that stepped up to help in a big way during the coronavirus pandemic. During the early months of the pandemic, the normal demand to transport senior residents from their homes decreased dramatically. State lockdown orders and the residents' own fear of being exposed were keeping people home. Management and the staff at Ocean Ride became creative in the utilization of their resources. Buses normally used to transport the elderly were now used to deliver meals and food supplies to those same residents they had been driving to supermarkets just months earlier. Just as important, drivers were providing the human contact and companionship those living alone sorely needed.
For their part in helping the Caregivers organization and the residents of Ocean County, Caregivers of Central Jersey awarded the Humanitarian of the Year Award for 2020 to Ocean Ride at the county's new facility in Manchester.
When it comes to getting around Ocean County, Ocean Ride is ready to serve you. Hi, I'm Freeholder Gary Quinn. Ocean Ride is a service of the Ocean County Board of Chosen Freeholders that provides a host of transportation alternatives to Ocean County residents. If you need to get to a doctor, if you want to take a trip to the shopping mall, or if you rely on public transportation to get to work, we have the solution for you. For more information on Ocean Ride services and bus schedules, call 732-736-8989 extension 4 or visit our website. Try Ocean Ride. We'll get you where you need to go.
So to put it lightly, 2020 was not without its challenges. The COVID-19 public health crisis tested the very foundation of our organizations and those like ours. So we had to turn to our partners. The Humanitarian Award was created to recognize those people and organizations whose dedication and devotion to elderly residents of Ocean County was nothing short of exceptional. So Ocean Ride, Dave, the drivers and support staff, you were just that. Excuse me, mask is falling off. That's a 2020 moment. We're here in 2021. During the height of the pandemic, you stepped up to deliver food to some of our most vulnerable clients. It was more than just the delivery to them. It was a friendly masked face. Dear Lord. It was the assurance that they had a support network still, and in the midst of chaos, that they know that they were not forgotten. I came across a quote that says, "We find our true character in times like these." And in Ocean Ride, we found generosity in sharing your resources, sincerity in your willingness to help us solve the problem of access to food, and kindness that you showed to the most vulnerable among us during each and every one of those deliveries. We are honored to call you partners, and thank you for continuing to be an advocate for the elderly residents of Ocean County. So I present to you the Humanitarian Award for 2020. Thank you.
Wow. Very nice.
Sorry about that.
Hey, say a few words? Yeah. First of all, I want to thank you, on behalf of myself and the Board of Commissioners for the award. It's certainly coming from the volunteers, Caregiver Volunteers of Central New Jersey means a tremendous amount to us because these are people that work on the ground day after day, that are really the makeup of what this county is all about, the great things that happen in this county. But this award really belongs to Dave, Jimmy, Lorette, and the staff here at Ocean Ride, because the men and women that work in this department, which I'm very honored to be liaison to, I'm very fortunate, they go above and beyond for every single person that calls in here and has a need, and whether it be getting them food, whether it be getting them to a doctor's appointment, anything and everything is addressed, and that's because of the staff that we have here. We, as a board of commissioners, we are made to look good by people like Dave and his staff, and I certainly can't thank you enough for recognizing these people because, as you said, 20 has not been a normal year. We're hoping by the end of 2021 that we can get back into some normalcy, but it's just nice to see the recognition go because I get calls on a regular basis. I get letters from a lot of seniors throughout the county. They come to my office that I try and share with Dave as much as I can, but they're not aware of all the support that's out there for the great job that they do. Whether it be a bus driver, whether it be administration, whether it be somebody answering the calls, everybody does their job with so much courtesy and respect for the people that we serve, and I can't thank you enough. It really truly means a lot. This is something that's going to hang in this building here, and as people come in and see what the award says, they'll realize what a great operation we have here, and the fantastic people that work here. So I'm going to turn it over to Dave and ask Dave to say a few words on behalf of Ocean Ride. So.
Sure, and again, I appreciate this award. It really means a lot to us. As Commissioner Quinn said, a lot of our drivers get positive feedback. We get the phone calls, but to get this from one of our peers, one of the other agencies that we interact with, really meant a lot. And I know Megan called me just before Christmas, notified me of this award, and there was certainly no better Christmas present that I ever received than that phone call. Just one other note, I know the Commissioner, basically thanked us for our efforts, but none of this happens without the support from the Board of Commissioners. We are the envy of the other 20 counties. Walter, I don't know if you want to say anything to that. He sits in on the state meetings. We have the most supportive Board of Commissioners. You just take a look at this beautiful facility, the equipment that they buy, the state of the art, the support in terms of staffing and funding. It's second to none. So none of that happens without that tremendous support. And just real quick, I just want to introduce our chairman of our board, our advisory board, Walter Preston, who's probably one of our biggest advocates. And if you want to say a couple words, Walter.
Yeah, this is a very special award because it epitomizes the philosophy that we've built here the years that I've been here, of always functioning to help the people of Ocean County and maintaining the philosophy of we, us, and our. Whatever we're facing, we're doing it together. And with the support of the board, we've been able to accomplish things that are positive to help our senior citizens here in Ocean County. And I'm very appreciative for this award. And on behalf of the board, I say thank you so much.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you all.
Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome.
When it comes to getting around Ocean County, Ocean Ride is ready to serve you. Hi, I'm Freeholder Gary Quinn. Ocean Ride is a service of the Ocean County Board of Chosen Freeholders that provides a host of transportation alternatives to Ocean County residents. If you need to get to a doctor, if you want to take a trip to the shopping mall, or if you rely on public transportation to get to work, we have the solution for you. For more information on Ocean Ride services and bus schedules, call 732-736-8989 extension 4 or visit our website. Try Ocean Ride. We'll get you where you need to go.